Hello and happy Saturday morning.
Hello and happy Saturday morning. Wait,
you copying everything that I say,
you
Fetch?
just said that. Well,
Yep. You're Fetch.
You're Fetch.
I'm Pat Attack.
I'm Fetch.
I'm Pat Attack, you're Fetch, and you're watching The ECCO Show.
The ECCO Show. It's the ECCO Show. Oh, come inside. It's fun inside. ECCO.
That's the Mickey Mouse Playhouse theme song. That's not the ECCO Show theme song.
And I know how to spell for once.
It's okay, but we are here. Fetch, we haven't been on the show together, hosting together in like years.
Wow.
Well, we
years, decades, like a trillion years.
Well, come to think of it, we've only been making the ECCO Show for a little bit over a year now, so it couldn't be quite years.
Oh,
but it's been a long time,
like
and that's the point.
Years.
Yeah,
like
it does.
thinking about a trillion years is like that could be what it's gonna be like in heaven with God. A trillion. Oh, but I don't want to give it away.
I was gonna say today we are gonna talk about Jesus.
We're gonna talk about Jesus
and Him coming back, and He's going to destroy all evil and make things new. And at the end of that, we're gonna be able to live with Him forever.
Forever. Did you just say the word? Destroy!
Jesus is going to destroy evil.
Destroy evil.
Fetch, we're talking about eternity. And so, this ECCO Show is going to last for eternity. This starting right now into the future.
You're just going to hit play and replay and replay and replay. So when it stops, don't think it stops. Just rewind and keep playing.
It's the show that never ends. It just goes on and on and on. What are we going to do for all that time?
I don't know.
I know what we could do.
What's that?
You know.
I do know.
Yep.
We can pick each other's noses.
No, not that. We could do
that's right. DJ Shawnee D told me that picking each other's nose is not okay. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm with you. 3, 2, 1.
The challenge of the day.
Oh, the challenge of the day.
You don't count down a drum roll. A drum roll is the countdown.
Oh, I need my 6.
The challenge of the day.
The challenge of the day.
Okay, let's just move on. We're
Okay,
clearly
let's just
not
move
firing.
on. Clearly we're
at the
not
same
following.
time. I'm going to spin the wheel, okay?
I'm going to spin the wheel, okay? Is there an echo in here?
Definitely. It's the ECCO Show. Nothing but echoes.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, what
Not number 6, not number 6, not number 6.
Number? Oh, what fun it is to
That was
ride
close.
a one-horse. Number 5. It's not Christmas.
4 more months, and then we can sing
Yes.
it, okay?
All right.
So, number 5.
Number 5. What's number 5?
We're going to set the table.
Set the table.
Set the table.
You mean, like, what? How do I set a table?
Well, do you have any materials on that side?
Do I have any materials? I've got a tiger?
That's a lion. No, it's not a lion. That's a tiger.
That's a tiger.
I forget.
Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my.
That tiger's name is Rory.
Rory! That's cool to meet you, Rory. It's so nice to meet you. Rory says hi. Yes, I talk to tigers. I have a special ability.
Do you have another ability to look for the materials on the side of the table?
I'm gonna go look on the lookout. Where in the world is our materials? Oh yes, look at that. That is a wonderful Mrs. Teapot from Beauty and the Beast. Oh yes, I love it. Oh, this is so good.
Great.
So good. So we've got some.
We got plenty of stuff here.
Yep. Oh, that is the coolest hat ever.
This is yours.
Coolest hat.
That's not
ever.
a hat, Fed.
That's not a hat.
That's a mug.
Oh, look at this. That's another hat.
What we've got here?
Yes. No.
Not a hat. Not a hat.
Not a hat.
No, we've got a whole bunch of different materials here.
Oh, cool.
And what we're going to do is, look, it's even like a little coffee pot. Or I guess this is a French press.
A French press.
Oh,
French press.
What we're going to do is we're going to set the table.
We're going to set the table.
Yep. So these are all things you would find on a table.
Well, why?
Do you have a tablecloth down on the side there?
Oh, look at this.
Yep. Part of our material.
There you go. I'm going to cool you off here. Cool you off. There you go. Nice and nice and cool.
Well, today, because we're going to be talking about Jesus returning, destroying evil, and making all things new.
So if he's going to return, well, we better be ready.
We do need to be ready.
We better be ready for Jesus' return because we never know when it's going to be.
That's right. Bible talks all about that. The Bible also says that when we're with Jesus in heaven, it's going to be like a feast.
A feast?
Right?
Like tons of frog legs? So yummy.
Maybe.
And chocolate-covered cockroaches?
Maybe that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
People eat chocolate-covered cockroaches.
That's a great feast right there.
Maybe to some.
Lots of McDonald's?
Yeah. I don't think so.
No, not McDonald's.
No, that's only on this side. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But
Can't
what we're going to do is,
though.
our challenge is we have to set the table.
Set the table.
So what we're going to do is we are going to take turns.
I feel like there's an echo in here. I just want to repeat everything you say because you're so awesome, Pat Attack.
You're so awesome, Pat Attack.
Oh, you're so awesome, Pat Attack.
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 Wow. There is an echo in here.
Yes.
Wow. Cool,
Jinx
cool,
versus
cool.
luck. You can be released.
Okay,
Right.
cool. Great. So let's set the table. We're going to take turns. You're going to go first. You have to set it like you were about to eat.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, I'm going to set it like I'm about to eat.
You ready?
Okay.
Set. Go.
I'm about to eat. Here we go. Ooh!
Fedge, I don't know how it would feel to drink hot coffee out of your nose. But I know it probably wouldn't feel great.
It might burn a little bit, but I'll be okay. Isn't this how we set? Like that's my shield, and that's my fake nose.
I don't know about that.
No.
Do you want to try again?
I'd love to try.
This is still running your time up like you're.
This is what we call grace. You're giving me an opportunity.
Well, the clock's still running.
Oh, the clock's still running.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plate down on the paper mat, and then take the French press and put it right here. What's that, friend? You want me to fast forward? I'm going a little slow. And then take the cup butter right here, take the plate, go right here, get everything ready, and good to go.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Oh, thank you.
But what about the silverware?
The silverware. Oh, I get it. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna get and the napkin. Oh, the napkin. Gotta have the napkin. Oh, the timer's still going. I can do this. Oh, I did it. Oh, woo. Everybody put your hands in the air and wave it like you just don't care and give yourself a pat on the back and say I'm awesome.
I'm awesome.
Yeah, you are awesome, and so is our friends at home. You're
Echoes.
awesome. Good job. Yeah. Go.
Okay, very good. You did it, Fetch.
Yes.
All right, it's my turn.
Okay, your turn.
All right. Learned a little bit from you.
Good job.
I know I'm not supposed to put the coffee mug there.
Not supposed
I've got
to put
my own silverware here.
All right.
Ready?
I believe it. I believe you can do this. All right, here we go. Set the table. 3, 2, 1, go! Everybody! Where's the dancing? I hope you're dancing at home. Yeah! Woo!
We set the table.
We set the table. We got ready.
Yep. We're going to look at our judges here with Quiz and Tortellini.
Oh, yeah. I 100% agree that Sally at home is the winner. Sorry, she beat you.
Yeah, she did.
Sally at home just beat you.
Out of our hosts here,
She was
they
wonderful.
said I beat you by just a pinch of salt.
A pinch of salt. That was awesome.
That smells like pepper.
Oh, I love pepper. Can I open
You
a
ever
bunch
sniff
in my
pepper? It
nose
makes
so
you
I
sneeze.
can sneeze?
We don't want to do that.
So what's next?
So what's next? Well, we just finished this. Sadly,
Okay.
we don't have any actual food to eat right now.
Oh,
Otherwise, we would be doing that.
I'm so
But don't
hungry.
worry.
I thought you were gonna like fill that bowl with fruit snacks, like a ton of fruit snacks.
No, that might not be very good for us.
Oh.
What's next is, I don't know if you saw anything else on the table other than the animals and things like that. We've got a couple of colorful pipe cleaners.
Ooh, I like pipe
and a couple paintbrushes, which means that we're going to be visiting
Absolutely fabulous. I
Miss
love it.
Arielle.
Arielle, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Not Ariel.
Arielle.
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 The art teacher at the ECCO
Oh,
Institute.
I love her. She's amazing. She has taught me a lot about cutting correctly because I used to just cut all over the place. Now I cut straight because of her.
Yeah, she's a great teacher. And we're going to do a craft with her. Are you ready to check it out?
I'm super excited. Let's go do this.
All right.
Hi friends, my name is Arielle. I'm the art teacher here at the ECCO Institute, and today we're going to be making a sun catcher. For this activity, you're going to need some glass prisms, some beads, scissors, and a really cool stick that you can find somewhere outside your home. When using scissors, just make sure you have an adult around to help with any needs that we might have there. Starting with our stick, we're going to tie our string, prism, and beads to the ends of the stick. I added a few fun, colorful beads to the tops of our prisms. That way, once we go to hang it by the sun, the beads will also catch the light of the sun. We came over to the window to see our sun catcher's rainbows. Let's look at them. If you want to hang your sun catcher permanently, add an additional string to the top and you can keep it in your window all week long. Weren't those rainbows so beautiful? They reminded me of something towards the end of the Bible in Revelation. John says that he sees all of these colorful stones that build the walls and the foundation of heaven. In heaven, there's no moon or sun that shines, only God's glorious light that shines. And if the sun can create all of those beautiful rainbows like we saw in our sun catcher, how much more beautiful can God's light shine on all of those stones there in heaven? Isn't that amazing? Thanks for creating with me today, friends. I'll see you next time.
Wow, that was the coolest craft ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I am super excited to do that on my own. Oh, to learn so much from her. She is absolutely fabulous, absolutely wonderful.
Very colorful.
Yes.
Yeah, she is talented, but you're right. That is going to be so cool to have at home.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, today, friend, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
I was going to jump right in, jump on in. All right, here we go. So we have been learning about John and how he became a prisoner on the island at Patmos.
Yes.
He was a believer. He's a child of God. He's loved by God. And other people didn't like that very much. So they put him on this island as a prisoner. Well, guess what?
What?
He saw a vision. A vision. See?
What was in his vision?
Of Jesus.
Jesus?
Jesus wasn't there, and all of a sudden Jesus was there. He was really there, and Jesus showed him of things to come in the future to give him hope of what's to come, because ultimately, like you said at the beginning, Jesus is going to destroy evil, take it all out in good, and his God's love is going to reign forever and ever, because Jesus is eternal. Pretty cool that John had the opportunity to see this vision and to write it all down for us. For instance, did you know that John wrote about this really cool city? It's like Lego City or something.
Lego City?
Lego City that God, Jesus, is creating for us in the future. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. It sounds colorful.
It sounds amazing. Like there's some really cool descriptions. Like the streets will be pure gold. That's right.
Gold?
Pure gold. Yeah, I can't wait to walk in a street that's made out of pure gold.
Sounds beautiful.
Like clear glass. I mean, it's just gonna be pretty. It's gonna be really pretty. Oh, I cannot wait for the city that Jesus is going to create, that God is creating for the future. Oh.
Well, Fedge, there are a lot of cool cities now that people live in. So, like, even though the place could be really, really pretty, like, what are the people going to be like? What are we going to be like? Are we invited to that?
Well, yeah, absolutely. So everyone who's a child of God, and to be a child of God, you're just saying to Jesus in a prayer, God, come into my life, be my Lord and Savior, my leader, my forgiver. Let him be the driver of our bus. Let him be in control. And when you do that, you become a child of God. Like we're children of God. We're like brothers in Christ, and we get that invitation to spend the rest of eternity with him. So that's going to be amazing being around everyone who loves God.
So we just trust in Jesus, right? That he died on the cross for us, and then we continue to have a relationship.
And have a relationship with
him. We follow him and obey his commands.
And obey his commands.
Do we have
know that he's got our back and everything.
Do we have to be perfect? Like
no. We want to strive to be perfect, but we're never going to be perfect. No, only God is perfect. So when we accidentally make a mistake, we can say, oh God, I made a mistake. I messed up. I yelled when I shouldn't have yelled, or I did that when I shouldn't have done that. And then God, Jesus, please forgive me of my sins. And he does that. And because he died on the cross for those sins, it's all gone, and we can be with him in eternity forever on those streets of gold. Amazing. Wrong.
So when Jesus comes back, and he did in John's vision, he said that he would come back and destroy all evil.
Destroy.
And gather all of God's children to live in this place forever.
All those that have a relationship that he's the Lord and their Savior. Yeah, to be with them forever in the city of, a pure gold.
Okay.
Even says the foundations of the city wall will be adorned with precious stones, like gems and everything else. Bedazzled. A whole wall completely bedazzled.
That's
amazing.
Beautiful. Okay, so let me ask you this. So when we learn about this and we hear about, man, that sounds so awesome, how does that give us hope now? Because when we live now, people sometimes are mean. Sometimes people are suffering. Sometimes people, like, I can get sad sometimes. Like, what do we do with that? Like, I know that's far off, but how does that help me now?
Oh, that's a great question, because, well, when we get sad or angry or something's going on or somebody did something to us that we don't like, we can know that, hey, it's okay. We can forgive them. We can say, it's okay. I'm forgiving you, and I'm doing my best to live like Christ, to live in that hope of everything is great, because it will be great in the here and now, and definitely forever and ever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think what you were saying also is there's a lot that we can do right now, even though we're not in heaven yet, that God gives us instruction. And even though we do live in a world where there is pain and suffering, it's not like God's just waiting in heaven for us. God is here with us now.
Heaven on earth, right here and now. He's with us.
And even then, he has told us that one day, if we follow him and we have a relationship with him, this world as we see it now is going to be made new.
Yes.
Right? And so one day, like, God let us know. He could have kept that a secret.
Creating a brand new earth for us. And let's not overcomplicate, friends. Like, to have a relationship with Jesus is just praying. Praying, like, God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this night. Thank you for my parents or my guardians. Thank you for my pets. Just praying to God. It's as easy as that.
You got it.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
To have a relationship with someone, you got to talk to him. So we talk to God, and then we try to listen when he talks to us through his Bible. And then whenever we learn stuff about God,
learning verses are so important. Like every weekend we have verses with the ECCO show. Learn those verses.
Yep.
So important. Hide them away. Treasure them in your heart.
And we need to obey.
Yes.
We need to obey. It's one of the most direct ways that we can show that we love God. Is when God tells us something, we trust him and we obey him. Right?
People will know. Yeah, even Christ said, people will know that we love him when we follow his commandments, like thou shalt not lie, no lying.
Yeah, that's right. Man, good
this
stuff.
Has been an amazing show. I have been so blessed to be with you. Choo choo, Pat Attack. This has been.
You heard that too?
I did.
Okay, sometimes I just hear trains.
So we've got to now jump on the imaginary train and say goodbye to our friends.
But not before we send our letter.
Oh,
you have the letter.
I didn't want to miss the train, and I forgot about the letter. Oh, this letter.
So what is the letter, Fedge?
This letter is to our friends on the ECCO show every weekend, and we're giving them questions to share live in person.
talking about what we just talked about now.
Exactly.
Right?
You're
Talking
so
about
smart.
You know,
You're
this is
so
the
smart.
last book of the Bible. Revelation is
The
the last
last
book.
book of the Bible.
And this is how it ends. The very end
Finito.
talks
It's
about
finished.
how Jesus comes back, he defeats all evil, and he prepares the way for the whole earth to be remade and for the end of pain and suffering, and we get to live with him forever.
Ever and ever, defeating all evil. Evil. That sounds good.
Wait, that's all we've got. We're sending off the letter.
Oh,
that
yep.
means that this isn't the longest Echo show ever.
Oh, this isn't the
It can't
longest
be for
Echo show,
forever.
but if we could hit pause and you could hit rewind and rewind and rewind and rewind and rewind.
But it
and
is an
rewind
Echo
and
show.
Rewind and 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 rewind.
Only to a certain point, and then you'd
just
have to
keep
play it
rewinding.
forward, play it forward, play it forward, play it forward.
And then keep going and on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Let's send the letter.
Okay, sounds
Let's
good.
get out of here before we get stuck
bye.
in an endless loop.
Bye, friends.
See you guys.
Love y'all.
When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not